And, even like if I've ever done an article, I'll just get a few ideas from using ChatGPT. And I just think it's amazing. It just educates us so much. And just so we know how to word things, how we put things across. And I just think it's the future. AI, to me personally, is the future. And I just love the way you've done all these clones. It looks so realistic. You'd think that was you, not the actual robot, when you're looking at it, and you think, wow.
Well, I mean, it essentially is me as much as what you're seeing right now, because what you're looking at on screen isn't really me. It's just a digitized version in pixels of me. That's what we were watching a moment ago. I agree with you, AI is the future, but what I think a lot of people don't quite realize is AI is the present as well, because it's not like I am the head of some multi-billion-dollar corporation and this is all, test stuff that consumers won't see for another 18 months. I'm just a consumer of a platform. This is relatively inexpensive. I'm using a consumer platform called Delphi.ai. Now, here's something that I grew up thinking was the future. I grew up watching Star Trek from the 1960s version. I didn't watch it till the 70s, where they had something called the universal communicator in the 23rd century. It could convert any language to any other language. Well, it turns out we don't have to wait for the 23rd century. It's already out. Now, I accidentally played a little clip of it for you earlier, but here is my audio clone, and I can go up here to the top right corner. I mean, you're a sophisticated European, Elaine. You probably speak French and Italian and 10 other languages, but I'm just a dumb, ugly American. I'm the ugly American. I only speak English. So my clone now allows me to speak to people in all of these languages: Arabic, Bulgarian, Chinese, Danish, Tamil. I don't even know what that is, unfortunately. Vietnamese, you name it. So since I know just a couple of words of Spanish, we will try that one just as a test, and it's going to identify itself as a clone, as I recommend.
Hola, soy el clon de TJ. ¿Cómo puedo ayudarte a comunicarte de manera más efectiva? ¿Tienes una presentación o entrevista de medios próxima que te gustaría ensayar?
Hola, señor TJ. Mi problema es no tengo confidencial. ¿Por qué?
La falta de confianza puede deberse a varios factores. A menudo se trata de la falta de práctica y exposición. Te recomiendo grabarte en video mientras hablas sobre un tema que te apasione, o luego observa el video y toma nota de lo que te gusta y lo que no. Practica hasta que te sientas cómodo con tu presentación. ¿Hay algún tema específico sobre el que te gustaría practicar?
So I don't really know what it's saying because, again, full disclosure, I don't really speak Spanish other than a couple of words. But the one thing I know with absolute certainty, what that clone just did was 1,000 times better than what I would do myself.
That's brilliant.
Because I only speak a few words. So that to me is what's so exciting, is that now someone can learn from my expertise without having to filter things through another language. If English is their first, second, or third, or fifth, or maybe they don't speak English at all, it doesn't matter. And I might not speak their language, but we can still communicate. So this has happened just in the last couple of weeks. And again, science fiction authors thought this wouldn't happen until the 23rd century, and it's happening. It has already happened right now. What I'm doing is from a consumer grade platform. I use a platform called Delphi.ai. They even have a version for people who want to start out for free. I'm not a spokesperson for them, but you can try it out. I have all of mine housed at my website, tjwalker.ai. So if you want to try mine out more, or ask it questions, or even do a practice interview, you can do so. But I think anyone who deals in the realm of ideas, whether you are a speaker, a trainer, a consultant, a professional speaker, a management consultant, anyone, a portfolio manager, a startup founder, someone in charge of sales or customer service, people who have to talk all day long and share expertise, they're going to want a digital clone because it can scale you and make you available for one-on-one style conversations with anyone in the world, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, any language. While we are doing this show right now, my clone is talking to other people in different countries right now.
Amazing.
And I don't have to be physically in two places at once or having two conversations at once. I can focus on you, Elaine, while my clone talks to other people. So that's really why I'm so excited about it.
It's just
Elaine,
going to come.
yeah, tell me more about your world, and if there's any other way you think either I can help or my clone can help.
You can help, oh gosh, tremendously with the courses that you actually do. And look how good, look where you are now on your journey. You've done absolutely amazing. You know, you've actually been a TV presenter yourself, and with your history, you've done really well. So tell me about, how did you very first get into the TV industry?
I won a contest. It was 1975, and I won a look-alike contest for a well-known American sitcom star called Fonzie from a show called Happy Days. And he had thick black hair, and I had thick black hair back then, greased back like a character from the 50s. And the reward was I got to do the newscast for my junior high school the next day, the 7th grade newscast. And that was kind of my first time on camera. And I liked it. And then I started getting involved in student government, student politics, and speaking a lot. Everything I've ever done since then is some combination of speaking to live audiences, speaking to the media, helping people with politics or business. So it's all sort of started from there. How did you get started?
I just mainly got started really through doing my book. And when I kind of done my book, it was like my book on my enlightenment, and I dedicated it to my late husband who passed away 5 years ago.